Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Praise with Dancing. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. If you guys noticed, we were away for a few months. Where our church was doing 40 days of prayer, and that is why we stopped the recordings. And I just want to say that we miss you guys, and that we're so happy to be back here.
Today we have a special guest, which is Elisa, and today we're going to be doing like questions, like obviously a Q&A, but kind of just interviewing like things touching on what we do for dancing and also our personal lives and how like that it influences. So our interviewer.
Oh, hi. I'm going to be asking them these questions. Okay. If God had granted you one, I guess a wish that to tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
What my greatest accomplishment was, is going to, is going to be, I don't know, I feel like if I had that, then I could, probably do better. Maybe my accomplishment was doing something good for the people of church, but if I could do more than that, then I'd want to. So it's just knowing and then trying to do better, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I've answered this question before, and I stated that I don't think I would want to know the truth about myself, just because that's a little scary. And just speaking, I'm human. I'm scared. I don't want to find out, the truth about me and stuff. So I think I would go with the same thing in the future, and just kind of seeing like what it's like, or see where I end up, see what its life is like after this. I don't know. I guess everybody's curious to know what they're gonna be like, or where they're gonna be and stuff. And yeah, I think I would like that very much.
Okay. Next question. Is there something that you dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
I don't have a specific thing dreamed of, I have this goal or whatever in mind, but I think in general is something that I've always wanted is to do something with my life, or that's able to help others and stuff. And I think slowly I'm figuring that out. God has granted me different opportunities and stuff. For example, I have a job right now where I work in a school and stuff, and all praise to God and stuff. I know that it was Him that landed me that job. It's conveniently a Christian school, and I don't know, I feel like slowly He's opened opportunities that lets me know, or allows me to understand that maybe I'm on the right track. Maybe this is something, having to do with, my future and stuff. And that's what I've always wanted ever since I was a little girl. Just it's whatever I end up doing, just making sure that I can, I'm doing anything in my will or in my power to help those around me or help anybody else,
So obviously I'm still young, and obviously I don't have a job, or and I'm not able to say ever since I was a little girl, because I still am a little girl. And obviously the trials and tribulations of school, and life, and at home with my family and stuff like that. So I don't know what I dreamed of doing, because I don't really have a set goal of what I want to do entirely. Obviously there's if you're talking job wise, and there's so many things you could do, and I don't like the pressure of forcing myself to make one decision when there's so many things I can do. Plus the world is so evolving, so I don't really think I have one. But if it's church wise, it's really just to just have that basically all of us being everybody that's my age, together. And obviously if it's what we haven't done, it's I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I feel like I don't know.
No, I think that's a good topic. I think that leads the way. It's kind of what we've been talking about here, the down floor. Kind of what are you doing, or even what pastor has been preaching about on Sundays, what are you doing, to bring life and stuff, the goal isn't to bring somebody to church, it's to, make disciples out of them. That's what the word says, right, guys? Share your testimony and stuff. And in the case where it's what are we not doing? It's I think that that's within ourselves to, I was talking about this, with somebody else, it's within us to make that change and stuff.
Vivian, what do you value most in a friendship?
Honesty.
Honestly.
I think that, like, obviously everybody make mistakes, but like, I just feel like when you're honest and you come to that person and tell them what happened, it doesn't even have to be with that person, but just like I don't like secrets between a relationship, because it makes the relationship feel choked and toxic. And it doesn't even have to be like a romantic relationship. It's just like, friendships. And I guess I don't know. I just really value honesty on both parts. And I know that, like, obviously everybody makes mistakes, but yeah.
Before you answer, let me follow. And like, what do you value most in a relationship with God? Like, what is the most important part of your relationship with God, do you believe?
I think on my end is passion. I think that if you don't have passion in any relationship, especially with God, then it's not even worth having, And obviously I can't say on my part that I have this full passion, and but obviously we should all try to get there. And it doesn't matter if it's with God, it's with everybody. So, and especially speaking with God, I mean, I think God has to be a huge aspect of your life, and you have to, want Him, and, just have that passion.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, what do you value most in your friendship? And then later on, what do you value most in your relationship with God?
Okay, like I was speaking with a friend, when we were talking about this topic, it's in a friendship, what I look for, what I would consider, a friend is somebody who I can rely on, and that goes both ways, like they know that they can rely on me, I know I can rely on them, whatever it is, like I know I can go to them and they're gonna listen to me and they're gonna be there for me, which is really all I can ask for and stuff out of somebody else, and it's not saying that like I need them like per se and stuff, but it's nice to have somebody there who you can talk to, who you can share your burdens with, like your thoughts and stuff, and somebody who who's gonna be there for you, because like I said, like you could do all that with anybody, you could talk with them, you could share your thoughts and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like are they gonna be there for you? Like, do they really care? So I think that's what I value the most in a friendship, or what I consider a friendship to be. And I think it's the same thing with God, I think it's just knowing that like He's somebody that, like that I can rely on, if not anybody else than Him, and I don't know, like I think, the enemy, like a lot of times he puts thoughts into our heads like, oh, you're not worthy of it, like you've done so much to mess up and stuff, like like you're not, like why are you even seeking God out if you're failing Him constantly and stuff. But once again, it's just like knowing that He's there for you and that you can rely on Him regardless of, like any failures or whatever and stuff. So I appreciate that.
Okay. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life? No, you guys are really young, so like, this is gonna be like a difficult question, but like,
I thought that meant you were gonna skip it. Greatest accomplishment.
I think I'm gonna say pertaining to church and stuff, and like our ministry with dancing and stuff. I think it's just that, it's as simple as that. Having
being a part of it.
Don't steal my thunder.
Sorry.
It's once again, like our ministry and stuff. Like I'm really happy about that. Like when I tell other people, like, oh yeah, like I do this at my church and stuff. Like I'm a part of this and stuff. Like we are the dance team and stuff. And I feel like that's such a huge accomplishment for us, because within it, like it's so much, comes so much responsibility, and it means so much. Like you're part of something that's greater than yourself. It's so much, like we go on and on about this and stuff. But like I feel very passionate about it, and I feel very happy and accomplished, with what we have done and what is yet
to come.
Done. Yeah.
To be, yeah.
Yeah, be done, come.
Your answer's the same?
Yeah, that's the same.
Okay, so tell your partner something that you like about them already.
You can go first.
No. Crickets. No. Let's see. Maybe it's not like the only thing, but I think like just off the top of my head, I don't know if I've told you this, but whenever I talk about you to anybody else, like it's something that I tell them, like all the time, is that I appreciate your sense of maturity in some ways, because obviously you're still, a kid or whatever, and you're still young, but sometimes like it's not creepy, it's scary that like I forget that you're only 14, 13? For real?
Yeah.
She's 13.
I thought you were 14.
Lisa, shut up. Like, you're my sister.
No, you know, like it's so scary to me to, you know, that sometimes I forget that you're 14 and I'm talking to you like about my problems or just like about stuff in general. And like it's like if I was talking to somebody that was my age, you know, like in some aspects, like you're really mature when it comes to some things, and you have that ability to listen and understand, and you know, like say or call me out on whatever it is and stuff, and just be there for me. And it's so crazy. Like I said, like I forget sometimes your age and stuff, and you know, like I'm 19 and stuff, so that's a six year difference and stuff. And I don't know, like I appreciate that about her a lot. And I don't know if I've told you that before, but I do.
Thank you.
Has she told you this before?
I don't know if I have. I know every time I talk
like,
to somebody.
Maybe when she was like maybe 2 years ago. I
Remember that I've said this
I-
for years.
I think I remember having like she told me that, and she was like, and I was like, yeah, I get that a lot. So I was kind of annoying back then.
That's probably why I don't say it anymore.
Anyway,
Okay.
no, but mine is definitely understanding, and I didn't have to think about it. So I think that she's understanding, like, okay, like obviously she said that I was listening and mature, but like even if like we're in the car, like we're just talking about, because it's not just her having her problems. Like obviously I am still at a young age, but I do have my own problems. And when I come to her, I understand that she's understanding about it. She doesn't go, she's not quick to judge me, and like not quick to like come at me about with like what I should be doing or what I did wrong in the situation, you know. But she's just more understanding and even helpful. So I think, yeah.
Okay, not to come at you, but how do you feel about your relationship with God?
I think it's definitely growing. I think it's growing just because I wouldn't say that I'm where I was like 2 years ago. And obviously I'm still young, as this statement keeps reoccurring in this video, but I'm still young and I'm still, you know, learning, but I'm not at the same level I was 2-3 years ago, you know. So I think I'm growing.
Same here. I think it's something that's changing, but like now I feel like it's different. If I can be completely honest and stuff, like recently, past weeks or you know like months or and stuff, I felt like a tugging kind of, you know, like that makes me want to do more about my relationship and about the way that I am, my lifestyle, you know, things that I do and stuff. And I don't know, like I feel like it's just getting more constant, and it's making me want to do change and, you know, like take action and stuff and seek God out more. And it's just like that's slowly like coming back to me, you know, like that wanting and that passion. And it's so weird because like it's literally like what they talk about, like you're uncomfortable, you know, like you feel like you have to do something, or you feel like, I don't know. But I appreciate that, because I know that that's, you know, like God moving in me and stuff, and it's, you know, it's meant to make me uncomfortable so I can, you know, work on whatever it is and move on from that, and, you know, just do something. And I appreciate that, you know.
I want to comment on that. Like, it takes a lot to get there, and we're still gonna keep going. You know, like it takes a lot to get there. I mean, if you watch past videos, it was like a long pause where we didn't know what to say. And I think that, like, obviously it's still a tough question, because you can't be like, yeah, like my relationship with God is like strong and like I'm praying every day, you know. Like it's not like that, but it's like working towards that. And I can confidently say that I am working towards that. You know, not as hesitant as I was, you know, like, you know, those type of things matter. And like even if you can't say like you're growing, like it's still a good thing to have those, like, surround yourself with people that treat you in a way that makes you want to keep growing. Like definitely, I think this whole year has been like, you know, because like we've been quarantined together, so like I can say that like these people have like been like teaching me to get better, you know, definitely because they're older and they're more experienced than me, but like also like because they've come from the same church, they've grown up with the same families, they know, you know, the same issues that we've had, like growing up together with them, you know, even if we're not the same ages.
Yeah.
Okay. Make 3 true we statements.
We can do 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. You can go first.
We are dancers here at church.
We enjoy what we're doing.
And don't look at me. And
Ooh, we're Christians.
Well, I don't want it to be that basic. I want to do something
Yeah.
else. Like maybe like we're continuously striving to minister through the church through our dancing.
Very nice. Very affirming. What roles does God and church play in your life?
I can go first.
Okay.
Okay. So wait, you said what?
What roles does God and church play in your life?
Okay. So I don't know if y'all know this, and but I'm a pastor's kid, right? So church and just God is in my daily life, and like it's an everyday thing, and like I've been inside I've gone here so like countless times, and I've like been surrounded. I've been in so many services, so many private participating in many things. So it's like literally a constant thing, and like the role it plays is like at school, like it's like I'm this person that is not ashamed, and it's like at first it wasn't like that. Like obviously we all have our trials or whatever, but like this like I can like confidently say that I like if somebody goes up to me and is like, what are you doing Friday night? And I'm like, oh, I have a youth service. I'm sorry, I can't go to whatever you're about to ask me to go. Like I'm confident in saying that now. So I think that plays a big role. Like I'm really proud of that. Anyways.
Same here. I have responsibility to be here. This past month we were practicing for Hallelujah Night, which is something that we do on Halloween nights. We were doing a dance and stuff with the girls from the English service, and I feel like my whole weekends, is just church and stuff, and it's because I have that responsibility. It's not even like like I have to go, like oh my gosh, like I, but it's like knowing that I have that responsibility because like it's also understanding that nobody's forcing you to be there. Like nobody's like you have to be there on Saturday and stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody's like you're I'm in this position because I wanted to be in this position, so I really can't complain about it because I know my responsibilities, I know my duties, I know what I have to do and stuff. So that's really like what I feel it is. Like I understand that I have my responsibilities, I have to be here and stuff, I have to do this and stuff. So that's the role that it plays in my life. What is it? Sorry.
Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristics of your partner. It says 5, but
We
we
can
can cut
do
it down
three.
to 3.
Okay, so let's just
Wait,
do 3.
repeat it though. 'Cause you
Okay.
said that. Wait, hold on. What is it asking?
Alternate, not alternate. Alternate.
Like you say one, I say one.
Sharing
one.
something you consider a positive characteristic of your
Complementing
partner.
each other.
Okay.
3 things.
Yeah, nice.
You can start.
Okay. You're very charismatic.
You keep me on my toes when it relates to dancing and stuff.
You're understanding.
I consider you a friend.
I consider you a sister.
Oh, she just went up to you.
I am blessed to share this ministry with you, and I feel like we make a great team. That's my 3rd one. You need one more?
I'm glad I met you.
Okay.
Oh, okay, last one. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? Don't say each other.
Yeah, I'm embarrassing.
And if I was, what are we most grateful for? I think definitely my family. I think that they've brought me closer to God, and obviously without God, we're nothing. But like, I guess to tone it down, like my family has also helped me. We've helped each other through issues, and I just think family is the most important.
But I answered this question before, and I'm confident in my answer. It's not one big thing that I'm grateful for. It's a bunch of little things. It's all the little things in life. It's always trying to find, like that little moment of happiness and like the chaos that is our lives. Like our hectic routine and stuff. And it's those little things, experiences that God has allowed me. Like I said, I speak about my job. I'm so grateful for that. And every day I find, I find myself like feeling grateful for it. And I realize that I couldn't be there without God and stuff. It's being here with you guys. Obviously I would have never met you guys, if it wasn't for, me being here, our ministry and stuff, opportunities, our dancing, that makes me so happy and stuff. And it's a bunch of little things like that, like my family, I don't know, it's just the little things that I'm grateful for. And so we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that was a blessing to you guys, and we're hoping to continuing from this video on and stuff. We're hoping to bring more content, more videos that are a blessing to you guys, that help you guys understand. Once again, I've said this before, like where we're coming from, understand us and understand what we're doing, why we do it for. And once again, I hope that this was a blessing to you guys. And
Yeah. So I guess to see more videos and to like get to know us more and like the dance and what we do and the dances because they're fire or whatever. But follow us on all social medias: YouTube at BCP Church Houston and Instagram
and Facebook.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys related because I feel like it was really raw and just out there. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week, God willing.
Who is most likely to break a tambourine while
You're
dancing?
so dumb. You were so dumb.
Insert clip.
Now.